guys, welcome back to the channel for another reaction. I am so hyped. You want to know why I'm hyped, ladies and gentlemen? Motionless in White just announced 10-year anniversary Reincarnated album, fully remastered. Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen. What is with all these remasters? All my favorite bands are releasing remasters this year. Like I said, we got Miss May I, remastered album. We got The Amity Affliction, remastered album. Motionless in White, remastered album. What is going on? What more of my favorite bands are going to drop remastered albums later this year, ladies and gentlemen? My God, my mind is just blown away. We got heavy bangers across the board from across my favorite bands this whole year. This whole year they've been dropping heaters. And the remasters, just icing on the cake, ladies and gentlemen. Icing on the cake. Just, my God, I'm excited. I am excited. What more remastered albums are we going to get later this year? Just, who knows, ladies and gentlemen, but my God, man, I love it when bands do this. I love it when bands do this. Like I said, just a lot of 10-year anniversaries this year, in fact, also, because just like I said, I love when bands do this. They go back, they remaster their album, just take it like from an anniversary standpoint, just bring out, you know, full this completely from the ground up, rework it, change some things, but keep the classic feel of the songs that all these old school fans have been wanting. And it's just amazing to me. I love it when bands do this. They appreciate their fans and they just like to go back and revamp some of their old songs just to keep them in the modern eye. Keep them in the modern eye. Just to revamp them up a little bit. And I love to see what little twists and, you know, changes they make and compare the two from the past albums and stuff like that. You know, I love it. I love it, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm super excited. But who knows when I believe it's going to come out in the near future. I don't know if they've announced a date for it yet, but I know I saw the announcement, so we're just going to have to wait and see. But we already know, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be live streaming that album when that comes out. We're going to do a whole live stream like I did in the previous albums earlier this year. So we're going to get my first impressions on this new album. Maybe compare the two. Maybe compare, see what stuff they changed, you know, from the older tracks, stuff like that. But I'm super excited. I'm super excited. So stay tuned for that when that drops as well. As well as the other remastered albums that have been dropping. So I'm super excited. I'm super excited, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure a lot of you Motionless fans are excited as well, because this is actually my first album I heard from these guys. You know, it actually got me in from these guys when I first heard the very first track I heard from these guys was Unstoppable off the Reincarnate album. And probably one of that wasn't their best personally, but at the time, you know, it got me into them. It got me into them. I love the breakdowns of the song. I love the catchiness of the chorus that song had, and it just brought me into these guys to where I am today. So I'm eager to see what that track remastered sounds like. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we got the title track here, Motionless in White, Reincarnated. Like I said, I'm hyped. I'm hyped, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get right into it. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe. I'll appreciate it, and it really helped me out. And if you like Motionless in White just as much as I do, be sure to like on this video as well. And if you're new here, thank you for stopping by, checking out some awesome music. We're just getting started on these heavy bangers, ladies and gentlemen. No announcements. Let's get right into it. It says Motionless in White's newest release single, Reincarnated. Let's go, boys! Oh yeah! Got that classic riff. Get that modern tone. Let's go, Chris. Lot more crispy. Got that extra crisp to it. Sing along, ladies and gentlemen. All back in. Like I said, man, tone-wise, definitely pulls it together. A lot more choppy to it.
Oh man, it's hard not to sing along to it. Oh, let's go, boys. Reel me in like you did the first time. I'm in.
There's one thing you forget. You can make me play dead.
Uh-huh. Let's go, boys. Oh, yeah. Let's go, Chris. Oh, yes! The classic feel with the modern tone. Get it. Mistakes! Let's go, boys! Go, ladies and gentlemen. Motionless in White is back at it again. What can I say? These guys definitely do not disappoint. They're definitely one of the best bands out there to date when it comes to heavy hitting bangers. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, from the beginning, I've been a fan from these guys, and like I said, not a disappointment. Not a disappointment at all, but they definitely have some little bit changes from the original, I can see, but definitely more the tone, more crispier, more full frontal tone that this one has compared to the last one, the original rather. But my boy Chris here definitely changed some of the words around, I believe, not really, but more the way he was speaking them. You know, he tends to like emphasize the words a little bit more with more of his recent albums. You know, he likes to like emphasize the word a little bit more, kind of more like a cartoony type vibe, not really cartoony, but you know, emphasizes, you know, the syllables of the words rather a little bit more in this one compared to the original. But you know, but now other than that, you know, definitely sounded good, but nonetheless, you know, has that you know, classic riff from the beginning that a lot of you probably fell in love with from hearing the first time. You know, breakdown, solid hit and breakdown from the original. Like I said, a lot of like more like atmospherical, a lot more reverb, a lot more like subtle changes to the vocals in this song just to make them stand out a little bit more. I noticed they layered the growls a bit at the end there, which kind of amplified it up a little bit. Yeah, but yeah, solid heavy hitting banger, solid reincarnated track, solid remaster in my opinion. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we got a full album to go through when this album comes out, so I'm hyped. I am hyped, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of my favorite ones on that album are probably not the one most popular, to be honest with you, but I'm super excited to see how they change those ones, because a lot of my favorite ones that are not really popular on that album, so I'm super excited to see how they change those ones up a little. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm super hyped. You guys are probably super hyped too, so be sure to stay tuned when that album drops. I'm going to be doing a full live stream like I did before previously on this channel, so be sure don't miss that out when that comes out, so stay tuned for that. So be sure to hit the subscribe button, especially new here, because it's good to stay back on the channel and you don't want to miss out on a single one. Guarantee that. And I'll see you guys in the next one.